Hi everyone and welcome to Inderes TV. We're going to talk about INCAP with Antti Viljakainen. Hi.
Hi.
They recently released the Q3 and I also talked to Otto, but I want to talk to you because Inderes Portfolio also bought a bit of INCAP.
Yes, they did.
Yes, they did. We did. Inderes has.
Inderes bought some shares of INCAP to model portfolio, and it was, of course, a decision by our portfolio managers. They of course consulted me, but it's in the end their call, and they can talk about it further.
Yeah, I know, and we will talk to them as well. But you said yes, buy.
That's of course the same view we have given outside for everyone, and our portfolio managers decided to utilize the chance.
But you also have other peers to INCAP. Why INCAP and not anyone? But you don't go into their decision making. I know, but still.
I can comment why my recommendation is buy on INCAP and then accumulate in Scanfil. It's basically a reason by profit growth expectations that are a bit more positive in my opinion in INCAP, and that's why I have a stronger positive view on the share as well.
Stronger positive view regarding the growth.
Growth and profit growth as well.
And we all know that INCAP's margins has been really high. What about how worried are you at the moment about one customer? I mean, it's a different company right now, but we all know that the biggest customer has been really big in the past, 60%.
The risk still exists there. I assume that share of the biggest customer is something 45-50% of our revenue of INCAP this year. So it's still a significant chunk from one customer. Even if it has balanced a bit compared to history, and also the risk is a bit more balanced in estimates as well, because growth estimates are not that steep going forward the future. It's definitely something that the investors still must take into account when considering investing in INCAP. But as previously, I don't fear that the company actually loses the customer. It's more about question how this biggest customer can grow its own business, because it's has direct consequences on INCAP's growth and profit growth as well.
Yeah. What about the visibility in the market right now? Because I talked to Johannes at Note and Otto Pukk as well at INCAP, and they all talk about the visibility, and they are not using clear words here. It's different. But what's you have the other peers as well. So what's your view on this? Because it's really hard for investors also to make something out of it.
Yeah, I think that the visibility is decreasing to normal level, what we have seen.
And what is normal level?
It's something from 1 to 2 quarters. During COVID time, there was a visibility up to 1 or even to 2 years. And these days have gone as component availability has improved significantly. So we are more or less back in normal visibility level for EMS companies, and this is something that investors must take into account considering the sector. This is, however, nothing new.
That we know. It's nothing new. It's kind of back to normal. But this is this? Do you think this is especially for INCAP or for the whole industry?
I think that this comment is relevant to whole industry.
Something to
there might be some variances between companies, but in the big picture, it's valid for entire industry.
Yeah. In relation to that as well, I'm looking for words here. Lager.
I don't know that.
You don't know Swedish. So inventory levels. So we talked about this before. You and I have talked about it before, and we talked about it with Pukk as well, and with Johannes at some point. So how should investors look at inventory levels right now? Is it an indication for revenue or not?
Yeah. I think that the situation right now is still a bit changing because the visibility is decreasing. It also means that EMS companies need to store components and other stuff less than previously. So this lower visibility leads to lower need of inventory. So I think that it will become once again to be a good proxy, but we are now a bit of moving situation, so we probably need to wait some quarters to read to get more stable environment, and then inventories become once again a decent proxy to the next quarter revenue level, because EMS companies need inventory to generate revenue.
Yeah. So at the moment, not a decent proxy, but it will be in the future.
Not as good as it used to be, but it will become once again a decent proxy.
That's the picture we have as well. So M&As for INCAP. Where do you think they have a good track record?
Yes, they have.
Yeah. So what are your thoughts? Because everyone is out looking at the moment, and everyone says the biggest problem is it's to find the right kind of valuation or the buyer and sellers to meet. What do you think, INCAP?
And they are definitely looking for targets and have a decent firepower available in the balance sheet. Valuations, I think, when I listen to companies, they have come down, and now it's possible to find decent deals on the market. However, it's still very difficult to estimate exact timing when INCAP will proceed with an M&A. One reason they have done good acquisitions is, in my opinion, that they have not been in a rush.
Okay, so
I'm willing to wait. So that this good track record also continues in the future. However, I would say that they will do something in the medium term.
Yeah, but when you said they're willing to wait, are they more? Do you compare them to peers or overall? Because you have a coverage, you have other.
Yeah, I compare that as an overall level. They have done two acquisitions during the last 5 years, I think. So that's what I mean when I say that they have been very patient.
Yes, good. We all know a lot about the Q3 already, but would you like to summarize it really shortly?
INCAP's business developed positively in Q3. This inventory exercise with the biggest customers begins to be more or less over, and they bought more than in comparison period. In addition to that, INCAP was able, unlike many peers, to grow also other accounts organically, which was very positive. On the profitability side, there was nothing surprising. They continued to do this excellent double-digit margin, like almost always during the last few years.
Yes, good to end there. Thank you so much for watching. Also, look at the interview with CEO Otto Pukk and read the research. Inderes.fi.